was nursing his plant. He was all alone. He'd make it last till closing time, sure. There was nobody at home. He worked the farm all his life, in the hardships and the rain. Lost his wife 10 years ago, and barely stood the pain. Raised their son as best he could, smiled at how he turned out good. And the turf fire in the corner filled the room with smoke. Lost in his memories, not a word he spoke. He wasn't without thoughts, just had nothing to say. Lost interest in the living when Danny went away. The farm put Danny through the school, and Sean worked it each day. So when America was calling, he refused to stand in his son's way. And the turf fire in the corner filled the room with smoke. Lost in his memories, not a word he spoke. He wasn't without thoughts, just had nothing to say. Lost interest in the living when Danny went away. I'll write when I get there. Danny told his dad they parted on a handshake, and Sean was left so sad. His dreams traveled with his son, and though no letter came, he hoped he found his fortune and loved him all the same. And the turf fire in the corner filled the room with smoke. Lost in his memories, not a word he spoke. He wasn't without thoughts, just had nothing to say. Lost interest in the living when Danny went away. When I knew the ship he took had sunk in northern seas, unsinkable they said it was, and Danny seemed so pleased. Sean was left with just the farm, and tried to find the joy. And somewhere in America was his lovely Danny boy. Oh, Danny boy, the pines are calling. Oh, Danny boy, the pines are calling.
It's the call of an island that lies so far away. It's a land where I hope to return to someday. And even though I left, it never left me. I'm as Irish as anyone could be. She haunts my every dream. Most nights while I'm asleep, she reshapes all my memories. Ireland, Gromacree. No matter where I wander, stretch far beyond these waters. I'm as Irish as anyone could be. She haunts my every dream. Most nights while I'm asleep, she reshapes all my memories. Ireland, chroí. So when I'm lost or lonely and missing days of old, I crawl inside a memory, and that warms me from the cold. I feel her arms around me, her strength will set me free. An aged freedom fighter, I'm as Irish as anyone could be. She haunts my every dream. Most nights while I'm asleep, she reshapes all my memories. Ireland, chroí. Ireland, chroí.
There is a place so far away, and it's a place you know. She looks to all her emigrants and reminds them of home. They never can forget her, no matter where they be. She is still a part of them. She is their history. For all their reasons, they have flown and left her shores behind, in search of fame and fortune, some, while others to survive. Extends to each her caring arms whenever they're alone, and offers them a place to come, a place they know as home. Mise Eire, a life without perdition. Mise no judgment when they leave, no sorrow when they're gone, but a door left open should they ever just return. She welcomes all with open arms and looks to soothe their souls. So come back when you're ready.
is run, her love will make you whole. Mise Eire, a life without perdition. Mise Eire, a love without condition. Mise Eire offers her love to me. Mise Eire sets my spirit free. So if life leaves me wounded and floundering in pain, if struggles overwhelm me and trouble me again, if all I love abandons and leaves me all alone, I know that I can find her, the island of my own. Mise Eire, a life without perdition. Mise Eire, a love without condition. Mise Eire offers her love to me. Mise Eire sets my spirit free.
As I retrace my footsteps on the path that brought me here, I find a stop along the way that brings a little cheer. I head on down a country road in Limerick's fields of green, and climb up to a ruin that looks out at the scene. The land that lies before it is the land where I was born. It's a place where I have traveled to most nights since I was born. Limerick is no lady, she's as bold as you and me, and brighter than her darkest times that ran through history. The English may have stormed her, but they never breached her walls. Limerick is no lady, she has no fear at all. The narrow streets and cobblestones that cross O'Connell Street feed the city's character of everyone we meet. They know without a doubt exactly where they're from. They thrive on ancient energies that made a city of their town. When I lose myself among them, and in dreams I often do, I draw upon their spirits and travel in their shoes. Limerick is no lady, she's as bold as you and me, and brighter than her darkest times that ran through history. The English may have stormed her, but they never breached her walls. Limerick is no lady, she has no fear at all. Though I may find a different place, when at last my eyes awake, I smile at dreams that filled my head, and warmth from them I take. These steps and shoes that were mine, I found along the way. Now help me stand the Limerick men, as I enter this new day. Wherever I now find me, I really couldn't care. I know my heart's in Limerick, and my dreams will bring me there. Limerick is no lady, she's as bold as you and me, and brighter than her darkest times that ran through history. The English may have stormed her, but they never breached her walls. Limerick is no lady, she has no fear at all.
There is a place I go to that I know I've never been, a place so very beautiful I know I've never seen. I've pulled upon my memories to question if it's real, but I remember nothing, only how it makes me feel. I'll sit upright in darkness and try to force the thought, why can't I remember? It really feels I ought. Surrounded there I am by friends and loved by family, but truthfully I live alone, so it can't be really me. Yeah. There's a place where we're welcome with everyone we meet. Is how the Irish greet. Their eyes smile forth their embrace, and their hearts open wide. They accept you as one of them and welcome you inside. It must have been another life if I was ever there. It's not a place I would forget had I to be fair, but in my dreams I do belong and feel like I'm a part of the life that they're all sharing and the song within their heart. There's a place where we're welcome with everyone we meet. Is how the Irish greet. Their eyes smile forth their embrace, and their hearts open wide. They accept you as one of them and welcome you inside. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree. That's what Yeats had told us, and the words were meant for me. I need to find these people in the place that they are from. Wherever I am living, it's in Ireland I belong. There's a place where we're welcome with everyone we meet. Is how the Irish greet. Their eyes smile forth their embrace, and their hearts open wide. They accept you as one of them and welcome you inside.
The young will live forever and never will grow old. Their days are full of promise and never feel the cold. But as we each get older, our minds seek out a way to find a little heaven and make it ours one day. There is no heaven up ahead unless I look behind.
I left heaven in my past as I went off to find a better life was what I sought when I walked away. In many ways I found it, but in dreams I wished I'd stayed. Heaven's in a country road that leads down to the sea. It crosses hills and rivers and plays around in streams. I find it there in city streets and every smile I see. It lives within my heart of hearts, the Ireland that's in me. Though we travel distances and seek it far and wide, the greener grass we gaze upon is on the other side. We take our spirits with us and step into beyond, but leave a little piece of us in places we are fond. Heaven's in a country road that leads down to the sea. It crosses hills and rivers and plays around in streams. I find it there in city streets and every smile I see. It lives within my heart of hearts, the Ireland that's in me. The emigrant in each of us has left someone behind. We dream of one day going back when finally we've time. It's a promise that consoles us and helps along the way. We yearn a little heaven to take us through each day. But heaven's in a country road that leads down to the sea. It crosses hills and rivers and plays around in streams. I find it there in city streets and every smile I see. It lives within my heart of hearts, the Ireland that's in me.
It was a fair city and he went there in his dreams. So many nights he found himself standing in a street. It wasn't one he'd visited in real life before, and yet it was familiar, although he wasn't sure. Crowds of people blended into throngs. Their movement through the street made him belong. He never felt a stranger in this place, and yet he barely recognized the face. But there was Molly standing by her car, and capturing his heart. Milling all around her, crowds that passed him by. Pretty girls abounded, yet none would catch his eye. When he woke each morning, he pondered who she was, why she haunted all his dreams like that. It had been more than 30 years since his Dublin days, and never met a girl like her there at. But there was Molly standing by
find her and tell her how he felt. So in torment he traveled to Dublin on his own. She was where he imagined he would find her, but in bronze and called Molly Malone. But there was Molly standing by her cart, calling out her prices and capturing his heart. Building all around her, crowds that passed him by. Pretty girls abounded, yet none would catch his eye. Alive, 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 alive. I heard her in the dark of night, calling out my name. She drifted through the howling wind and the pouring rain. She knew my time on earth was done and began to claim me back. My soul belongs to Ireland, and there was no time to pack. And the banshee is calling, calling me home. She knows where my heart is and where I belong. Now that life is over and no longer will I roam, the banshee is calling, calling me home. I looked out through the window, and there she floated near. She held me in her bony grip and whispered in my ear, and the banshee is calling, calling me home. She knows where my heart is and where I belong. Now that life is over and no longer will I roam, the banshee is calling, calling me home. Now some may fear her calling and try to miss her stare, but me, I know I'm safe with her and that she'll take me there. And the banshee is calling, calling me home. She knows where my heart is and where I belong. Now that life is over and no longer will I roam, the banshee is calling, calling me home. Take me home, my sheltered lady.
It was at a pub in Boston on a wet and chilly night. Those that clamored at the bar did so without a fight. The Guinness flowing freely and the Jameson had bite. The drink had dimmed the mind so much that many had lost sight of an Ireland in the old days and the home they left behind. They'd forged a path in this new world and built themselves a life, but most live theirs half-hearted with an aching deep inside. So they listened to the music and breathed in their Irish pride. And the man sang Carrickfergus, not a dry eye anywhere. The people all around him simply stopped and stared. It wasn't just the melody or the pain in every line. They each were reminded of an Ireland lost in time. They each had lost a true love, still on Ireland's shores. Many lost their family and friends, so many more. Some had lost a parent, or someone close had died. So they listened to the music and breathed in their Irish pride. And the man sang Carrickfergus, not a dry eye anywhere. The people all around him simply stopped and stared. It wasn't just the melody or the pain in every line. They each were reminded of an Ireland lost in time. Their minds had clearly wandered, and none were standing there. They all were home with Mom and Dad, and those they loved and cared. Then he touched on their futility. Neither have I wings to fly. So they returned to life in Boston and their heartfelt Irish pride. And the man sang Carrickfergus, not a dry eye anywhere. The people all around him simply stopped and stared. It wasn't just the melody or the pain in every line. They each were reminded of an Ireland lost in time.
There's a sadness that engulfs me and brings my eyes to tears. Nothing really happened other than the years. I need to find a happy place and stop with every moan. 30 years is far too long since this old man's been home. I chose a path of travel that took me far and wide. I crossed the Atlantic and embraced the other side. Life here has been good to me, that's something that I own. I've been away for far too long, it's time that I went home. My home is in Ireland, where it will always be. My mom and dad in Limerick, and my whole family. My friends around the corner, and girlfriend down the road. dreams began where the Shannon waters flow. The weather here is gorgeous, there's beauty everywhere. I often find a nature trail consume the outside air. But no matter the times I have, they're often spent alone. My mom and dad are waiting, that's why I must go home. My home is in Ireland, where it will always be. My mom and dad in Limerick, and my whole family. My friends around the corner, and girlfriend down the road. The place where all my dreams began, where the Shannon waters flow. But now I stop and realize these things are but a dream. My mom and dad are long since gone, no family it seems. At least none there, as they have gone to places quite unknown. With all my friends and girlfriend gone, there is no going home. My home is in Ireland, where it will always be. My mom and dad in Limerick, and my whole family. My friends around the corner, and girlfriend down the road. The place where all my dreams began, where the Shannon waters flow. Home, it's where the heart is. Your tea is almost ready, she called out from the door. Put away that football, your time for play's no more. Come inside and wash your hands, your dad will soon be home. He's been out all day working and he cannot eat alone. I did as I was told, we all did back then. We were boys in short pants, waiting to be men. And when the front door opened, and it did without fail, we listened how his day had been and swallowed every tale. Irish times, they were precious then. Irish times felt like heaven sent. Looking back across the years and seeking out life's rhymes, nothing seems to mean as much as Irish times. These rare old times were precious and built my memories. My mom and dad together, our little family. Thick as thieves we were throughout all the years. And when they died it broke my heart and turned my smiles to tears. Irish times, they were precious then. Irish times felt like heaven sent. Looking back across the years and seeking out life's rhymes, nothing seems to mean as much as Irish time. And now I have my own boys, living out the dream. But they are always busy and not around, it seems. Dinner is just something that we eat and watch TV. Gone the days of meal times that meant so much to me. My favorite trips to Ireland now occur in dreams. They take me where the places are that are no longer seen. I play with many friends again and frolic in my youth, before I open up my eyes again and face the morning truth. All my childhood heroes and all the girls I loved have played their part in stories that rarely are enough. I'm left with feeling sorry for having waked it all. I long for dear old Ireland and the years when I was small. It's a fading past each day as I get older, and Irish home grows more faded with each view. And it's fading fast with each dream getting colder. My Ireland seems to disappear from view. My folks are where I left them, waving me goodbye. The home they built around them, so lovely I could cry. I miss them more each waking day than the day I did before. While my love will last forever, they both are there no more. It's a fading past each day as I get older, and Irish home grows more faded with each view. And it's fading fast with each dream getting colder. My island seems to disappear from view. I recall all my distant dreams and hopes that brought me here. My leaving was the thing to do, the reasons were sincere. But what I never realized, and this I truly vow, is the price I paid to say goodbye, and the dreams that haunt me now. It's a